Hello and welcome to day 47 of our 100-day creative marathon. Did my eyes just go a little crazy? Hello, way close. Oh my gosh, y'all. I've been having so much fun not doing anything that I should do. You know, I've just been playing. It's kind of been nice. I've allowed myself to play a bit, but I've got some cute things to share with you, so I'm just gonna push right down to it. I did finish this journal. And it's not as cute as Amity Blooms. I think her name is Nazi. I don't know. It's cute. She's so cute. I did a deep dive and then my brain was overloaded and I just was like, I have that little coloring app on my iPad and I just colored mandalas for about 30 minutes and I was just like, and I play these stupid games. So anyway, all right, let me show it to you. And then I've got a really cute idea that my friend Pat sent to me yesterday, and it's to put hinges on it, and I don't know what it's called, and I think I know how to do it, but we're gonna figure it out together. And I made a bunch of little file folders that I will share with you, and yeah, so we'll get to it, but let me just show you the little journal I finished up that we were making yesterday. It is so bad. It's terrible looking, okay? But it's the first one. And then I made another little envelope that's from her website as well as from her YouTube channel as well. And it's okay. It needs some zhuzh. I'm not super happy with it, but anyway, we'll figure that out another time. Okay, I pulled it kind of close for you. I'm going to be using washi tape for our hinges, so that's just there. Look how cute. I haven't finished the back. I'll show you that. So I went ahead and I bound it with some fabric and some pink velvet that I have. It's way brighter, and I put a bunch of laces on it, so let me show it to you. There's a cover. And then I made a little tuck spot with digital that of hers, a little fussy cut, and I just put this lace up here that I have dyed with I think that's with Marquee red, but isn't that pretty? It took it beautifully. Here's the pocket that we made, and I'm just showing you how cute that is. I kind of made them all pockets. And this one has a pocket right here. There's nothing in it, but I will do that. And so over here I added some I found this really old grungy, someone sent it to me. I don't know who it was. It was when I was doing one of those, you had to surprise opening thingamajiggies. And then I did some pink ribbon underneath it and then some lace over top of it. And I kind of covered that up, but I'm okay with that for now. This is my first one. I can print more of that. This is a full sheet of paper, and I just wanted to show that this is a little pocket. This is some vintage, you know, that good stuff. Doily, tablecloth, I don't know what it is. Here is another pocket. I thought this was cute. This is some lace that I bought from Carmen when I was out there for one of her events. I just put that across the top. This is not the first one I did. And I love this digital. That was mine because you flip it over. I just kind of cut it out the way the shape of the fabric was, and that makes a cute pocket. And this is just from a digital, and I just pop that in. And I have not finished the back, but I did go in and I tore some paper and I made a cute little pocket. And then I'm not sure I want to do these closures, so I'm still thinking about it. I thought, well, I could grommet. But do I want to grommet, or do I want to do 2 little tabs so we can do that? I don't know. Do we want to tie it with something? Maybe I'm going to grommet it, and then we'll have 2 little, and then we can just tie it up and have 2, and it could wrap around. I don't know. But this could be really cute to stick anything into. So for my first try, I'm pretty pleased with it. Am I going to do it again? I don't know, but it was fun to give it a go. So this is fun. I might make this a giveaway or something. If when I finish it, that would be fun. And then this is made from an envelope. It's like it's a pocket book is what she calls it. Mine is not nearly as cute as hers, and it's a little cumbersome. So I don't know if I need to use really thin paper on it because I used an envelope. But what it is you cut the envelope and you have these little openings. And then you have a pocket inside. And so you can just tuck it anywhere in a journal, in like a pocket. Like you could go in here, and it would be really cute stuck right in. That's a little tight, because I already have something. Let's see if it go right in there like that. And then you've got a little pocket, and you can pull it out, and then you can store whatever you want. You could journal on the back. It'd be real. That's a cute little thing to give as a present. I don't know. But there you go. Boom. Okay, so now we're going to do this journal with file folders. And I made a ton of file folders, lickety split, easy, just this morning while I was watching, rewatching Battleship. No, not Battleship. The Battleship. It's the one about the pandemic from 15, 16 years ago, 10, 11 years ago. All right, so I made a bunch of, I'm going to turn this like this so I can have it an easy spot for me. And I have all these leftovers that we can decorate with. I could pull out one of these pink envelopes, would be fun. This is not from Amity Bloom, so I will find the link to that and share that with you. But these will become, some will become pockets, but this is what I did with them. And this is at 12, and we're just going to put them together. They're different sizes. I'm just going to try and center it, make it even. But we're going to start with, I'm going to keep it like this. I'm going to start with 3. And how we do that is, I'm just going to use some washi and hope it sticks. I'm going to do like one like that. And I can fix it if it doesn't. I'm going to go back and forth with the washi that I have. And then I may go in and add glue to it, because I don't know. Okay, and then you go like that. And this is going to go like that. So let me, okay. If we're going to do that, I need to change it a bit, don't I? Let's put it like there, there, and there. Okay, and then I'm going to take this one, which is 2, and it's a little different. I'm going to put this one here. Hang on, and then you'll see it. If you join, say hello. Put this here. And then we're going to line it up like this. Okay, this one needs to come over just a smidge. And that's what's good about using the washi tape. And then so we'll lay it down. And onto the second one, I'm going to pull the first tape, which is 3. I'm going to then pull this one. So this one's going to go like this, and I need the 3 again on this side, but it's going to go under like this. So I'm just going to line it up, 1, and I'm just going to go alternate back and forth. Try to keep it straight. And then, did I do it wrong? I did. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. It's going to go like that. Okay, I'm going to try. Let's move it a little bit over like that. Okay, my brain, I kind of had a little toot in my brain. And then that comes up. Like that. And then this one is going to be like this. So we want to put the 2 tape. Let's center it. Right like that. Please ask me any questions if you have any. And then fold it up. I'm going to move this one over a little bit because I can. So they're different sizes and different widths. And yeah, so you just kind of you just go in and keep adding in your tape or whatever you have. Is anybody with me? Okay. Okay, then I'm going to try and center it up. And this is going to go like that. Now I did choose a bunch to do, didn't I? Oh, we may have to rejig that. This one is going to be like this, so we need to put this on here. I'm just alternating the two kind of pinky tapes. So there we go. This comes up like this, and this one can scooch down just a little bit. Let me do this. It's just going to, it needs to be a little closer because it's a shorter one. Maybe that'll work like that. Okay, so see how we've got it? And I did choose, it's gonna be like that, a bunch, didn't I? What was I thinking? I don't know. If you join, please say hello, because I'm feeling all alone. If you watch this on the replay, please check out the replay. Let me know. So this is going like this. And this, exciting things going on around here. My youngest is in a wedding this weekend, so we're having to get, I think it's his first wedding that he's ever been in, which is, you know, gosh, his friends are getting married. It's just, you know, this whole, your kids growing up thing. Okay, so this will work if we do that. And we want to do it like that. So we need two. And these, I'll show you this, I'll show you the, this is all from the same book. And I don't mind using it because they work together, but they don't look like they're, you know, kissing cousins. And I still like to, you know, kind of make things, so this would go like that. So we need to do this. I think it would be cute. We'll see. That's a little bit short, but okay. If you have any questions about any of this, please let me know. They're different sizes, they're different widths, and I am totally okay with that. So I think that's fine. My pinks may be off a bit. I'm okay with that. It's relatively, is this, we're almost there. How much time am I taking to do this? About 10 minutes maybe. Okay, so this goes like this. So we want to do 3 there. Is that right? Yep. And there's the last one. Oh my goodness. There's somebody thereafter. Okay, so I haven't had anybody request anything about what for me to do. I do have an idea for next week. I am going to do Pumpkin Week because it's the last day of August, and this goes together. So there we go. I flip it. I want to put the tape on the opposite side, so that's why. Wait, we're done. This is the last piece. Goober. So when you get to the end, you just take your last piece and your last tapes and you put it up. And there you have your book. Now, I may need to go in on these bigger pages maybe and add some tape or pull it a little bit tighter, possibly. I don't know if I can. But for my first one, pretty good. I think, is this the cover? Or is this? I think this is the cover. And so now we can go in and we can make pockets. We can make pages out of them. We can do whatever we like. And they lay flat. So we could tip into some. We could add signatures, add a little journal. Look how cute that is. And I did coordinating papers. And it is from The Pretty Posy. I don't even know if you can still get this. It's so pretty. Good morning. Happy Friday, Nancy. I was feeling so lonely. I had nobody with me. This is the paper. I don't know where I got it. I feel like maybe we could get it on Amazon. I'll see if I can find it. But isn't that pretty? And this one is like shimmer. I didn't do that one. So yeah, real pretty, super sweet. I'll see if I can find a link to it. No, I don't want to talk. So this is that's how we bind our book, right like that. So now we can choose what we want to make. I want this one to be a pocket. And so you can see the pretty inside paper, and all we've got to do, I'm not worried about, you know, making it look. If you want to put them together beforehand, you can. I think the idea that Pat sent me, Pat Sodify, she's on here, guys. So she sent me a text because we've become friends, and she found me online, and then she came to the shop. Isn't that fun? So there is a pocket all ready to go. And I cut all these out with my pocket cutter thingy, and it was really easy. And I cut them all this morning. I just cut strips that I wanted. And I know normally you don't see this much on a folder, but I kind of wanted it, so I don't mind that. And if it's white on the inside, I'm gonna make it, or an inside color that I don't like, I'm gonna make it a pocket. And if I like it, I'm gonna leave it open and let it be pages. But there you go. You can do whatever you want. I'm sure I'm gonna have to glue those down because, yeah, cute. I'm gonna make this a pocket. I don't like the hearts. I'm not a big heart person. I don't know why. I mean, I like them to some degree, but I don't really decorate with them because I'm from the 80s and we just kind of went overboard with the hearts in the 80s. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? You know, the country hearts, it just, we cut them out of furniture, we cut them out of wood and furniture and all kinds of things. Let's do this one as well because it's just white. Oh, wait. Yep, that's right. It's just white on the inside. And we still see some of it. We just don't see as much of it. Nancy, if you want to see how I put it together, it's so easy. It's addictive. You can use any tape. You could use masking tape. I just use pink tape. I don't know if it's going to last. I love this plaid paper with that. And I love this with that. And so I made these two my front and back covers. How fun is that? And so I can also go in if I wanted to and wanted kind of to pull it together. I could put some pretty lace on the edge of it, which would be really fun. If I had, you could do, let me show you. You could use a doily that we could just wrap around like that. And that would probably secure it. How cute is that? I don't know where I got these doilies. I have some. That's super cute. Or just use a white one or a vintage one. That might be fun. I don't have a lot of cream in here, but I'm okay with that. I feel like it's a little loosey-goosey for a spine, but this is really fragile. So maybe we'll use a non-vintage one. Let's use this one just to give it a little bit of support if we can. It may not open as well, but it might give us a little, since I did such a poor job. This is my first one. Oh, you don't have to do that. I'll send you the person who knows what they're doing. I also did, if you want to look through, I did a flip through of the booklet we made. Where did I just literally, oh, here we go. I finished it yesterday. And for my first try, I'm pretty pleased. Will I do it again? I don't know. So let's add this little doily and see if we can't shore this up a bit, just to make it a little bit stronger. I'm going to start from the back and try to pull it up to the front. You know, maybe. And yes, this has holes, but it will dry clear. So this is the back, and we want to kind of put it like that. Rub off the glue that's showing like it's rubber cement. As long as you do it as soon as it gets on there, you can usually get it off. And then we're going to just pull it taut right like that. But this is super cute, Nancy. I didn't show how to cut the folders. I can do that again. I can, you don't have to have a folder cutter thing. I did it just because I paid money for it and I want to use it. And I haven't in a couple of years, and so this should give it a little bit of a little support. I'm not sure how it's going to look when we fold it over, but that's okay. And in the meantime, I had a ton of paper left over. Look how cute that is, to make tags or pockets or any way you want to. You could add in a booklet with it like this. How cute is this? You know, it's not aged, but you could totally, we could tip this in someplace and make that part of it. I don't know, you could do anything really. But wouldn't these be cute to just pull a tag out and then embellish it a little bit? We could even, I have little strips that I thought would be fun just to make a little tag out of. So let's do that. Let me find all these skinny strips. Let's see what we can make. You could even make, let's make a belly band out of one. That would be cute to put in here. I don't want to put it with the matching paper. Let's find a nice tall one. A belly band in there would be really cute. That's just perfect, isn't it? Let's just go ahead and make that a belly band. Shall we? Yes, we shall. I never make those. And I'm going to put the roses down instead of the dots because it's a graphic, the plaid, and this is a floral, and I feel like it just works better together like that. And then we could even take some of the paper we had and just tuck it underneath it. A smaller piece, you know, like that. And, or even a tag we made. We could stick it underneath there if we wanted to and do that. Decorated. Hi, Rosalind. How are you? We are making this really fun journal, and it's made out of file folders. Little mini file folders that I made with this awesome machine that I bought 6 years ago, I think maybe. And it's a tab punch board. We are memory makers, and I just wanted to have different sizes of, and I can show you how I did that if you want me to. So just let me know. I just took, I totally can show you that. But I was going to take some of the scraps left over and decorate a tag and use them, make them kind of look like it's washi, you know? And just put them on here either way, like so. if it will go all the way across. Let's use that plaid. How fun is that? That's just white. Then we can use this dot. We could pull it down, and then we'll try to not. Okay, so let's move it aside, and then we can always just use the top and add some silk ribbon to it. So let's keep our stack, and then let's add some glue, and we'll make this really fast. So I talked about next week. I've kind of pushed journals. I realized tomorrow I'm hoping to do the porch with you all live and a fall setup. I am trying to choose a new color for my front door, and I'm hoping I can show you the options that I've had that I've wanted to go with. I'm just going to try and use this, and all I got to do is trim one side, because then I'll still have all this over here that I could use in a different way. And then you can journal on the back, which would be, I was putting my plaid down, and I love this plaid. It's like my favorite out of that whole set. I'll show you, and I'll make 2 fall photos for you out of it. We're going to use this, and then all we have to do is cut this side. That makes it kind of fun, doesn't it? Yep. And we'll put this one up here. And like that. And maybe we could use this little one right there. Boom. Looks like washi tape, but it's not. And there we go. We've got a really cute, turn it around, because I think this is longer, that side, because I don't cut anything straight. Now it's sticking to my table. Let's just let that, and then all we got to do is cut just a little bit. And what a cute little tag that is. Isn't that fun? And these were just scraps from the fall folder. So I'm just gonna go, and then I still have these little bitty pieces that I could put on a snippet page, or this is kind of like a snippet tag, isn't it? Kind of. I did the plaid twice, didn't I? It's gonna be okay. I'm just gonna embrace the plaid. I am from the 80s, so yes, it's okay. I thought I put it on the green. There's that brain damage of mine, y'all. Look how cute. Look how stinking cute. And then what I can do is take this green that I forgot to, and let's make a little fold over tag. Like so. How about that? With the paper. We can cover that up back there, and then just fold that down like that. How sweet is that? So see why I keep all my papers? I wish I could just make my people understand that. It's never gonna happen. But isn't that a cute tag? And you got all that journaling space right there. So it would be easy to tuck into a pocket in here. Like you could even stick it right here. And it could stick out some. We're also gonna put stand-up pockets. It could go under here in your belly band. How fun is that? so cute. I think I have 12 folders. One, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And so I've got a pocket 1. Do I just have 2 pockets? No, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 pockets and then 6, which is 12 pages in the outside of the pockets, which that's a cute little journal. Let's see how that folds open. And so it kind of stays open because of the hinges we made. It's a no-sew hinge, and you alternate 3 to 2, 3 to 2, 3 to 2, 3 to 2. And this is all washi tape. And I just picked a pink that I thought would work. Here's a pocket. And it's just file folders, and they're cute. You could do this with vintage. You could totally do this with any kind of thing. And then you can just make a tag, period. You don't even have to worry about, this one's almost perfect. Just go in there and line it up. It's pretty straight. Like that. And then just pull that over. It's a nice little cheat. Oops, go down. Oh, like then you've got another tag, and it's like boom. And you could do that with all of them. If you want to make tags, 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 you can make a little set of tags. Let's get another paper. There's that, and this. This would be a super cute chunky fat tag. And then I say let's put some either lace or sari silk on these that don't have a, and you could put pictures on here. You could glue notes. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. How fun. Is that an easy little, it's a really come together quickly kind of journal. Now let me show you how I made the file folders in case you haven't seen that before. And well, let's keep all my good scraps. If this turns out cute, I might put it on the website to sell. I don't know. So all these would be really cute. I'm going to make a little snippet roll with all the little pieces like this, like a patchwork quilt snippet roll. Even these tiny pieces. There's a frog in my throat. Have I told you all that story about my son and the frog in his throat? Because I know I repeat everything. My husband and I, we tell each other the same thing over and over and over. And I would just use a blank piece of paper to make that snippet. A scrap from yesterday. So let's get our posy. Let's get this and choose. This is what I picked it out from. There's my big head. I'm so sorry. Whew. So there's this one. Maybe we'll do it out of this shimmer. And then this heart is shimmer. Look at that. Can you see that shimmer? And this one is kind of like a linen. Really thick. This would be a neat, just to stick in a book. This is kind of linen-y. It's really thick. And then I think, did we have any of this one? I think we used it, didn't we? Yep. Nope, I didn't. So let's make one out of this, and maybe I can tuck it in there or something, some way. Make a couple of skinny ones. So what I did, and then I just make a mess. I didn't measure anything. This is a 12 by 12. I just went in and I decided I wanted to cut it something like that. Really, I was looking at the pattern, and then I'm gonna put you right here so I can get you quicker. I pulled out my, you want this to be the cover like that. So, and I kind of did it wrong. I didn't know what I was doing, and that's okay. Let's do, I just want to make sure I can get it towards the end. Sometimes you can. sometimes you can't. And it punches it like that. And then this little trick, which is fun, it just makes you just line this up. There's a little, and then you've got that perfect little snippet. Okay, then what I did was I've wanted it to show through. So I folded it up to what size I wanted. So I'm going to make this one kind of a shorty. And I like this, when you crease it, the paper does not kind of crumble. It doesn't crumble. And then I just took a pencil mark real small like that, where the tab goes, so that you could see. So you could see the, I could see the mark, and I could erase it or just cut right beneath it. Any paper cutter will do. I've had this one for years. It's self-sharpening. Love it. And then I just took a corner rounder, which will not work right here, but I'll show you how that little cheat is. And I just, so you could do it, let's just do a teensy-weensy corner rounder. Make this one tiny. This has 3 sizes. Got it from Amazon. If you want the link, let me know. And it won't fit, but if you go in, this one is so small. Did that even do it? Not really. It's teensy-weensy. It's kind of messed up, but you can't really see it, you know, because it's so small. I'm just going to just take that little edge off. And there it is. And when it's two-sided, you could just flip it either way you wanted it. Isn't that kind of cool? And so let's say I want to just put in a little, I want to put another file folder in here. I could easily go in, choose one that's open. I could just tip this in and make it a pocket, and it would be in there. Or tip it in right there. I could tip it like this so you don't see the tab. Or tip it like this. You can kind of do whatever you want. We could tip it in like that because it's a little longer than that one, and it would be like layered. Maybe we do it this way so you see the layers. Do you know what I'm saying when I say tip in? So to tip it in, we would just take some washi. Let's take, you know what I'm going to use for the tip in? I'm going to use this yellow. I think there's some yellow in the plaid, another plaid. And what we would do is, I would probably use my glue. Let me get my glue stick for that. Just yes, you could also staple it, staple things into it. So I'm just going to, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put a little bead of glue right along here. It's not a bead, it's probably too much also, but we'll see. And put it right there on the tape. And find that fold right there. And attach it. I'll also trim that, and then we'll put one right here as well. And just a little bit of glue right there on each side. I feel like this might be easier than doing it with the putting my tape over it. Just keeps my hands from getting all gross. And if it's too long, then we can trim it off. And if it's just right, then we're good. We can wipe the extra glue off. And there you've added another little folder, and we'll just trim this right there and glue that one down. Look at that. page within a page. And then you can make it a pocket if you want to. You can do anything. If you want to, if you'd like to, you so totally can. How fun. Let's make a hidden, let's make some hidden paper clips. I've got some cute ones that we don't have to hide also. That's a cute one. That looks good with it. Does that look good with it? Maybe this one. So we've got pretty ones. We don't have to hide anything, but if you want to, you can make one that's hidden. That's kind of fun with scraps. So, and to do that, you take you're gonna take and put your shorter one on the inside like that. So see, and then for the front, you're just going to glue that over top of it. Is that what I want to do? Or do I want to do the blue? They're the same size, so it doesn't really matter. I like this. I think we need some color right there. Okay. And then you just glue right over top of the paper clip. And I'll leave a little bit up because we can put some sari silk or something on it and make it look cute. So what do y'all think about this? Does anybody have any feelings or good or bad? And I will totally show the link. Pat said she made like 3 of these yesterday. They were addictive, she said. I didn't get to it until today. I was busy working on, so I'm just going to, so you just kind of push it together and you smush up that paper clip right between those 2 pieces of paper and push it in and push the sides. And you can just, I mean, if you wanted to, you could turn that up. But I'm just gonna cut it off. And then let's say we wanted a really pretty piece of ribbon to go with that. Let's take some of this satin, double-sided satin ribbon, and let's see if I can get it to go through like I want it to, and then it gives you a little place marker, book marker, hold something in marker. Oh, look how cute is that? Oh my, my, my. That's adorable. And let me show you how it works. How cute. So you could even, when we gotta do something to the cover too, so let's think about that. But you could just go in, you could do that, and then you could stick this tag underneath it. You could just get a bunch of papers underneath it. You could put up a flyer underneath it. If you wanted to cut out and put some vintage, the envelope thing, you could do pockets, you could do anything. And there you go. How cute is that? What did I do with the other one? Did I put it in a pocket somewhere? Oh my gosh, I'm just having a major hot flash. Literally, it just went. Whew. So then you can put your 2 tags there. I love that. We need some kind of label to go on it. Do I have my labels on? What do y'all think? Somebody loved it? Good! I'm turning my fan on. So just excuse me for a hot minute. You could add little charms to it. You could add little snippets to it. I have a bunch of these. This would be fun to tuck in there. Do I have one that'll work? I made a bunch of these. This is a fun little snippet that you could, we could just make one like this to put in there. That's cute. Let's see if we could grab a bunch of them and make a little snippet thingamajiggy of leftovers. But we also need like a label. And do I have, Papers for labels. Oh, this would be cute in there too. Stick this in there. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm gonna tear that off. I'm gonna put some kind of ribbon on it and we'll fold it up. That would be cute to have in there. I am just going to stick this in there and, oh, isn't that paper pretty? Yeah, I do too. I love it. Hey Dee, hello, hello. Oh my goodness gracious, y'all, I'm on fire. I was freezing, so I put on a long sleeve shirt and then stupidly, I'm gonna cut this lace in half and see if, and toggle it through there. I don't think toggle's the right word for it. Tie it through there. But isn't toggle a fun word? I think so. Oh, good, good. I love junk journals. I have to make myself not do a junk journal video. Next week we're gonna do pumpkins. I'm gonna try and do it like with, I did this probably 4 or 5 years ago. I did it with like molds. I have a pumpkin mold. Ah, isn't that cute? So cute. We need like a pocket so that it could kind of stick out. Isn't that fun in there? Or we just need, let's go back here and add it. There's a little tip in. Let's just add it right here with a paper clip, a cute paper clip that you can also put something on or not. And you can just tuck that in like that, maybe. Let's tuck it in. I want it to be not quite. Maybe we'll do this. I don't want to compete with the other pink one, or we move the pink one. You know, this could be from the side even, if we wanted to, so that we're not totally competing. And somehow I'll tie it up with something, but I feel like we need a label or something. I need some kind of cute, I wonder if I pulled out one of these and cut it out. Is that too vintage to go with it? I don't know. Because, you know, I just think that's so cute. You could do so much with that. Think about it, y'all. You could do so much with it. Couldn't you? And the papers. I love this. How fun. And it's just taping it. Look how fast I put that together. Here's a pocket. And you could put notepad. You could do anything with it. This one might be going on this may be going for sale if I can make it out really cute at the end. Okay, I'll do a real quick flip through, and I would love to know what we should do to the back. We could put some of those cute paper clips. Here's the finished cover, and there's my spine. I just added in lace. I'm channeling my Amity Bloom. She does it so much more beautifully than me, but pocket here. There's pocket. Oh, I made this yesterday too. This is also from Amity Bloom. Shows you how to do it. It's with an envelope. Pocket there. I just added some lace on the side. This is vintage. I don't know where it came from. It's coffee dyed. I think I got it in a little challenge and didn't use it yet, but I saved it all. This is a fun little pocket. This is all from envelopes, y'all. No, it's not. It's from a paper bag. I just lied to you. And this one's fun, and I matched that up, and there's some seam binding. This is that fabric that I own, and I digitized it, which I think is beautiful. And that's fun. And then I just stuck that picture. That's the way that the paper goes. I thought it was fun just to follow that line. This is completely crooked, but we don't care. And I have this, and I made a cute little tuck right here with torn paper, but I tore it so it matched together. And then aged it a bit, and I just stuck this right down there in it because I love that paper. But I don't know. I guess I would grommet. I guess I'll grommet it. Shall we do that? Let's use some copper. We'll use some little copper thingamajiggies and grommet it and put, because it's kind of pinky. and put some Sari Silk ribbon through it and make a little pocket for it, you know, and you can stick anything down in there. This for the, considering, oh, I moved my crocodile over there. I'll go get it. I got all organized, but it's half organized, y'all. So I'm still trying to get everything in their places. Every day I have a talk with myself in the morning. God and I talk a good long time. He has a real, oh, lordy day. Lordy day. Did I really do that? What on earth am I thinking? God and I have awesome conversations. I'm just going to let y'all know that. Okay, let's find the middle. I'm at least going to measure this so that it's kind of in the same middle. Okay. I'm going to do centimeters because, so let's say 5. And we're just going to eyeball that. Okay, and so now, how much is this? I came down 5, didn't I? I'm just going to come down 5 on this side. Or did I go from the bottom? Let's do the bottom. I think I did. I did the bottom up, didn't I? I think so. And do that. And so, okay, we'll try. Then I'm just going to line this up with my big crocodile thingy-majiggy. Do the hole punch. Punch the hole. Yes. Now, I do love this. I use this thing on belts, on lots of things. And now we're going to do it this way. Just punch the hole. I'm going to put my grommet thing. It's not a grommet. It's a, I don't know what it's called. It's not a grommet. A grommet is 2 pieces. This is just 1 piece. And then we lay it, we push this all the way and hope and pray that it works, because sometimes it does a good job and sometimes it doesn't. That's not bad. It seems a little loosey-goosey. We may need to do it again. Let's try this one and see if we can't finish this puppy up. At least I finished something. Thank you, Lord. But every day, God and I are having conversations, and I'm like, Lord, I need just to tell me what to do. Just tell me what to do. That one's a little better. Let's do this one again. Maybe put a little more, use a little more pressure on it. Okay. Whew. There we go. Now, let's get some cute Sari Silk. I have tons down underneath in here. Like I got that. What I'd love, like, I don't know what color I have in here. I love something that would go, that would make it pop a bit, maybe. I think it's all, I'd love, oh, thank you, I love that one. So cute. I love this Sari Silk. It's kind of a, it's kind of an ombre. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna cut it in half, which I love. Ripping Sari Silk right down the middle, because I'm gonna cut that off because that would be really good to put on a little top thing. I'm kind of going with the aqua teal blues back here because it's kind of what I've got. Is it the whole book? No. So we're just gonna put this through, tie a little knot. So it doesn't pull through. Cute. I don't know why I didn't want to do a grommet, because sometimes I struggle with them. I don't know, I just want to do something cute. She had such cute lace with hers, but you know, I'm not trying to compete. I'm not trying to be her. I need to be me. And then we just tie a little bow. And this way, when you untie it, you don't have to pull it all the way out. You know, so you can just go and you're in. What would be fun is to put like an opposite color that would show up against the blues, like a pink maybe. I'm just doing that to show you. Tuck that under, and then when we tie it, it would show up a little bit, or the bow would show up rather than just blend in. But there you go. See? Isn't that cute? Considering I have no idea what I'm doing. Tuck, tuck. I might add more, but yeah. Will I do it again? I don't know. But it was fun to play with. Okay, guys, I've talked your legs off. So thank you for being with me on this Friday for day 47. Monday will be day 50. Yeah. I have to count all my fingers. If you see me doing this, it's because I'm counting. Yeah. Like I'll say, you want to meet at 11:45? Or you're like 12:45 or 1:45? I'll be like, and it's like 10, I'll be 10, 11, 12, 1, 3 hours. Okay. I have to do that. I don't know. I have to count on my fingers. So smart. Not. Okay, so it's pumpkin week next week. I hope I remember. And I'm going to try make, I'm trying to make a pumpkin out of, I know I have a stamp pumpkin, which will be fun. So we'll watercolor that. I want to just draw a watercolor one as well and show you how easy it is to do that. I think you'd be surprised. It doesn't have to be perfect. So we can stamp it. We're going to use a mold. We're going to watercolor. And then I think I'm going to do a shape with just scrap transfers and fill in a pumpkin shape just all over the place. And then, so stamp, mold. I've got paint and lays. We could do paint and lay. I can show you how you use that for one. That might be fun to paint it orange and then put on a really fun bright color on top of it. And then I saw the cutest picture of a 3D pumpkin that is like all brightly painted, and oh, you could bedazzle a pumpkin. I may start working on that. That would be fun, like you bedazzle books. All right, guys, thank you for being with me. And so it's gonna be pumpkin week tomorrow. I am hoping, do not hold me to this, and I will do my best to get a video out or go live. And if I go live, I won't tell anybody because I won't know. I'm hoping it won't rain, but I would love to do my front porch with y'all. I've got to find the color today. I have a Van Dyke color deck. I can't find it anywhere. I want a dark teal blue. Is what I want for the door, but not too dark. I don't know. And if anybody's watched the movie The Wedding Planner, go see what she says about teal. I don't care. I love it. Like a teal green. I would love to have that because I've got a bright blue on it, and my husband's like, and I was going to paint it with one of my greens here, but it doesn't show up. It's like, well, it needs a little bit of a oomph to it. So I'm going to find the perfect teal blue green for my front door. And then I'm going to set it up tomorrow. I'll either do a video, you'll watch me do it, or I will stage it. And I like to use blues and oranges for fall on my house, so I will have a bow that has that in it. And but the kits will be traditional colors: yellows, oranges, reds. If you really want blue, you can reach out to me and I'll see if I can make it happen with some blue ribbon. But the rugs are oranges, and they're more earthy fall colors. I did buy myself a blue one because it's me. So the kits will, and I will be really blasting them next week once I get it going on my porch. My neighbor wants a kit, so I'm going to do her porch, which will be fun. And here's the thing, guys. You don't have to just use it on your porch. You can take everything and use it inside. Let's say you don't have a porch. Let's do it in your foyer. We'll put the wreath on your door, and we'll put everything else inside. You can put the rug down, and it's a rag. If it gets wet, just put it up and let it dry. But it's fun to do different things. And I'm going to nail down all the signs. I'm planning on doing 3 different signs for you all. They're not gonna be like what I did. They're gonna be the same. It'll fit on your wreath. You can hang it, you know, around on a door or on the wall if you want to. You can incorporate it with your bow, whatever you'd like to do. Or you could just stand it up on a little stand on your something, on your something. On a little stand on your porch next to, if you get the frame. And the frame is really cute. You can use that inside. Anything that we do for the fall kit, it doesn't have to be a porch. It can be on the inside as well, on the pillows and everything. And I will also offer additional pillow covers if you want them. And I'll tell you where to get the pillow inserts. So, okay. Thanks, guys, for being with me. I so appreciate it. And Cameron's right there, Bev. And I just want you to have a great weekend. Be blessed. Be amazing. I will for sure be back here on Sunday at 3. Probably talking fall, but I don't know if I'll be doing pumpkins yet. We'll see. If I get 6 ideas, then we'll do one on Sunday. But join me. We are day 47 of a 100-day creative marathon. So we're almost at Monday. We'll be halfway there, which I find crazy. If I'd worked that week, we'd be even closer to the end. It's going really, really fast, y'all. So be blessed. Have an amazing day. Go out and be creative. Do something fun for yourself. Love on others. Well, when you think about others, it makes the day so much better. So anyway, I so appreciate you being here. You have no idea. If you love this and you're not subscribed, go hit the subscribe button on my YouTube channel. And if you're on Facebook and you're not following me, please go follow me there. Follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. So that would be great. I would totally appreciate all 3 of those. If you're on any of those social medias, I don't do much with TikTok. I'm also on Pinterest. So yeah, anyway, be blessed. And I will see you all sometime this weekend live. Probably tomorrow and probably Sunday. But I'll be back live